Just going to go through the buttons, the features, show you how it all works. These buttons at the top are programmable. We've got 16 on 2 pages, and you can go backwards and forwards like that. The buttons are programmable either by your maintainer or through collaboration, if you happen to have collaboration running. So it will concentrate on the actual fixed keys. History shows you your call history, so you can cycle through the entries in there, click on dial, click on detail to see the telephone number that it came from. You can also dial again from there. Click on back to exit, back again to exit. So history shows you all of your made, missed and received calls. Phone book is your speed dials and colleagues, so you can click on phone book. By default you will see your colleagues. You can filter if you want to see a particular phone book, if you have multiple phone books. If you want to search for a speed dial, you can click on search. So if we want to find NTE, we would type NTE and then enter. NTE shows up and you can click on dial to call NTE from that page. You can exit from there. Feature. This is where you can change your do not disturbs, your call forwards, etc. from here. So at the top it says status available. We can click on modify, put it into DND, which means you won't receive any calls. Modify again, put it back to available, and we'll start receiving calls again. You can change the forward types dependent on if it's an internal call or an external call. You can change where you want your call forwards to go to. So you can say call forward all, modify, and we want that to go to a colleague's extension. So we want to send it to 207 instead. Save. So now all calls will go to extension 207. Change that again. To off. Menu. So menu, we can see the status. So we can see what IP address we've picked up from the network, if we've picked an IP address up from the network. Change the backlight. So we can change the level, how long it takes before it goes off, that sort of thing. Audio. So if someone complains that you're too quiet or you listen to someone and they're too loud, we can change the volumes in here. So we can change the talk volume, we can change the mic volume, the ring volume also in here. We can change what you hear if you have a headset attached to the phone, etc. Network. You can change if you want to give the phone a static IP address, if you want to give the PC port a static IP address, VPN settings, VLAN settings, etc. Auto provision is the link to for the telephone to actually configure itself up off the telephone system. These buttons here, up, down, left, right, enter, exit, the menus. Down here we have transfer, which I'll go through in a sec. Voicemail, so if you have a voicemail left, it'll be flashing the blue light here, it'll tell you on the display how many you've got. Pick the phone up or press hands-free. Press voicemail to log into your voicemail. Last number redial or history, so if you press that, it just takes you into your history there. Speed dials or phone book, so again just takes you into your phone book and you can search from there. Headset mode. If you have a headset plugged into the back of the telephone, pressing that button will put the phone into headset mode. Little yellowy orangey headset mode icon comes up on the display there. Press it again to take it back out. Mute, so that turns off the microphone in the handset and in the base, so the callers can't hear you. Speakerphone, you can answer the call with that button there. Just talk away to the phone. All the phones are fully hands-free with a microphone in the base. Press it again to hang up. Volume, whilst the phone is idle, it changes the volume of the ringer. When you're on a call, it changes the volume of the earpiece. If you're on a hands-free call, it changes the volume of the speaker.